Well, the time is now 4:44 a.m. and I just took this couple, I guess they're in their 60s or so. They're going to Greece. They're going to fly to Toronto first, and after Toronto they're going to fly to Athens. They're going on a blues cruise, which will be a short cruise, and then they will go to Athens for a few days, and then they will go take another cruise on the Mediterranean. So I guess 2 cruises on the Mediterranean, one with blues and one without. There you go. My night for a Sunday night has been rather on the slow side. Without this trip to the airport, well, let's say with the trip to the airport, I have $230 on. Without the trip to the airport, I would have $180 only. And I just have a little more than 1 hour left to go till the end of my shift. So, what can I realistically do at this point? 3 trips close together, $10 each. If I do more than $250 for the whole night, I'll be lucky. First I gotta get back to town, or maybe I can get another trip out this way to take someone else to the airport. We'll see. Have I mentioned the outsourcing of our dispatch yet? This happened a couple of weeks ago, where all of the, maybe a little more than a couple of weeks ago, where most of the dispatchers and call takers working in our office were laid off so that they could hire, they could outsource the calls. So when you call a taxi here in Victoria, you're calling somebody in India or Pakistan, and that person in India or Pakistan puts the call in, and then the machine gives the trip to the car. I had one weird request tonight where apparently some girl was calling me because she had lost her phone in my taxi. And then I asked, well, what's her name? And then the guy said, well, let me check. And he said, yeah, he told me her name. I said, oh, well, yeah, I know her. He says, I can connect you. Oh, you can patch me through, can you? Okay. So, talk about inefficiency. She's calling for me, and she's calling India or Pakistan to get them to contact me because she apparently didn't have her phone and she wanted to talk to me so that I could give her a ride somewhere. Anyways, yeah. Outsourcing. Why is this thing not focusing very well? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, nothing special tonight. And I'm always wondering, if I have a slow night, does this mean that we're beginning to feel the effects of having Uber here? I kind of wonder. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. I just got back from, well, I just finished my shift. Things are slowing down a little bit. I just worked all night, and I've got about 260 on, and that's not up to the pace that we had last week, or the week before, or the week before that. I should actually log out here because I'm going to the car wash to wash the car, and once the car is washed, then maybe go to the bank and make a small deposit, and then fuel up and do the interior and fuel up and walk to the chiropractor and get my lower back and my neck stretched. You know the routine. Oh, just missed the bunny. There was a little bunny on the side of the road. I almost didn't see it. That's because I got these lights in my eyes. And I got the lights in my eyes so that you can see me. There you go. What else? I don't really know. It was a night of, it was slower, yes, and the trips were shorter too. And I did get quite an opportunity to go to sleep in the morning hours. And I also watched quite a bit of video. Yeah, what to do when to pass the time when nothing is going on. I had a couple of calls where there was nobody there. Yeah. I'm just, I'm tired. I'm tired right now, but I still have to go to the chiropractor. What else do I need to do? I really don't know. I just gotta go wash the car. I'll be back for 3 more nights in a row after this one to finish the week. Time is now 4:16 in the morning on a Wednesday morning. That means that after this night, I've got 2 more nights to go till the end of the week. And the week has been a really slow one. I've only got, at this time, $205 on. And there's less than 2 hours left to go till the end of the shift. 205, including an airport, is really not much, especially since the airport trip was $50. So I had $155 on before getting this trip. I slept most of the night. I would start to watch a video and I'd fall asleep. And it's like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours between calls. It was really, really slow. And I don't know, we've had a bit of a heat wave, and so people, I guess, were lazy and didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. We also had 2 long weekends in a row, and now this third one was not much. So maybe people got pooped out. Maybe people left town and went on vacation this week. And maybe next week? I really don't know. And then I thought, could Uber be having this much of an effect on us? I was asking myself, could they be having this much of an effect? And from what I understand, they don't really have that many drivers yet. I mean, we don't have that many drivers, but we had enough drivers for the business tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, so it's been a while since we had enough drivers. Anyways, as I was saying earlier, I've got 2 nights to go this week after this one, so if nothing really memorable happens between now and 6 o'clock, this is gonna be my installment for tonight. just had a long and busy night. I'm tired. I might as well take myself off now because the time is now 5:57 in the morning on a Friday morning. So this was my 4th night in a row. I've got one more to go before my week is done. Might as well give myself a bit of light so that you can kind of see me. And yeah, I just dropped off in Langford. Now I'm going to drive back into town. I'm going to have to vacuum out the car because some piggy came in here with a bunch of straw or grass or dried up hay on his feet, and it's all over the place in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to vacuum out the car, and then I'm gonna wash it, detail the interior, and oh, you can tell how enthusiastic I am about all of that, right? Go fuel it up. Yeah, might as well shut the top light off too. There we go. Top light is off. Tablet is off. That's it. I'm done. I'm officially done at this time. It's 5:59. Yeah. Did I have any stupid things happen last night? I just remember getting too many calls. I did fall asleep a few times in the middle of the night when there was not much going on. Then of course you get kind of complacent and you don't feel like working, and then at around 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock or so, it just starts to get busy and it's one call after another. I don't like ending it like that. I'd like to get one long trip, like out to the airport or to the ferries, and that's it, that's all. Don't want any more after that. But no, it's one short trip after another short trip. This last one was longer, but I was already exhausted from doing a bunch of short ones before that. So did I say I got about 360 on? That's enough to make you tired. Now there's enough light. I don't need the light. The sun is gonna rise any minute now. Now that we're halfway through August, I'm really noticing the days getting shorter. They really are getting shorter. Now it's getting dark at 8 o'clock already, and now it's getting light only at 6. Well, the sun will come out now at 6. Ooh, it was a long, hard night. Long and hard. Long. Yeah. I said it already, one more night to go. I need to make a decision. See, this is the airport. This is the departures. This is departures. I just dropped off here and I did the loop around, and I noticed that there were no cabs in the bullpen. So I'm coming up here and I'm gonna look at the arrivals. Okay, there's a competitor here, and there are just a few cabs here. I don't think there are any planes coming in right now, so I think I'm gonna head back into town instead of waiting around here trying to maybe get something. See, I'm not allowed to sit at arrivals because The fleet that I'm a part of does not have the contract for the airport. It's another fleet that has the contract for the airport, so I'm not allowed to sit and wait unless I'm in short-term parking or in between arrivals and departures. And then when there are no cabs anymore, that's when I'm allowed to swoop in and pick something up. But I don't really feel like doing it right now. I'm gonna head back into town. It's busy down there anyway. It's been one right after another. So 20-minute drive into town, and I might even snag something before I'm down there. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick around here. Might be a while till those 3 or 4 cabs that are at the front of the arrivals get away. So I could wait a while. It is now 9:23 in the evening on a Thursday night. It's my last night of the week. And I'll come back in the morning and give you an update on the whole thing. The time is now 5:26 on a Friday morning. I don't think I'm gonna do any more trips. Oh, there goes a bunny. This is the time of day when they come out usually. It's sort of not quite daylight yet. And I just dropped off in kind of like a remote area. Oh, excuse me. One of the suburbs. And I've got $345 on, which is all right. It was busy enough for me. I don't like to work hard, especially after midnight. So I did get some opportunities to fall asleep, and now that the daylight is coming, I'm gonna have an easier time staying awake. Last couple fares before, I was almost falling asleep at the wheel. So now I'm on my way. I'm on my way back towards the part of town where this thing parks and where I live. Yeah. Nice. Oh, was there anything else to say? No, I can't really. Nope. Okay. Is this still going? It flipped over. It just flipped over. I hit one of those speed humps and the phone flipped over. That happens. Anyway, it's back up. Did I have anything else to think of? It was, yeah, busy enough. That airporter in the evening sort of helped a lot. So that after midnight I didn't work that hard, but yeah, I did sleep a little. Anyways, got not much else to say this morning, except that I'm glad it's my weekend about to begin. Hope yours is better than mine.